What's good, everybody? How are you? I just came back from the Colorado Springs area and I did some shopping. So I decided to show some things that I bought. I'm going to do a few videos. Probably going to wear the same shirt. Not that any of this matters, but I figured I'd share it anyways. But I was lucky enough to find some what I think are good deals. Maybe not. I don't know. Um, at American Classics Marketplace. They're like these stores. I guess there's other ones like them out there where they're consignment stores. So they have like collection. I think that's what we call it, consignment, where you have collections of people that bring in collections and they just sell them for you, and they give you the money or they have some sort of cut or whatever. And a lot of the stuff is of value, but a lot of it's just junk. It's because the stores. This place is pretty big. So I've been there maybe once or twice, and I kind of dig it there because there's some pretty neat things like just video games and action figures. At least last time I went. This time really not so much. I wasn't really all that impressed with the selection they had because there was one particular stand that I thought was going to have more stuff, and I couldn't really find it, and I just didn't want to be around a lot of people to sit there and just dig through the things. So I just kind of, maybe I didn't look hard enough, but we'll see. Maybe who knows? Maybe I'll be a while before I go back there again. But what I did pick up was the Marvel superheroes Doctor Doom from Toy Biz. This is from 1993. I believe this is a second release because oh no wait, well, I don't know, because the original line of all these figures came out in like 1990, and I don't know if Doctor Doom was a part of that, but the card on the back here says 1993, so I'll take whatever. I'll believe whatever they say. But this is, uh, for all accounts, it is. I want to say it's the second Doctor Doom figure, but there probably was a Mego figure that I don't know for certain if whether or not it exists or not. But this was the next figure to come out after the at least. Well, no, there probably was something. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. But this came out, and it's a pretty. Doctor Doom didn't have a lot of figures back then. He wasn't a guy that you made a lot of figures of. So Doctor Doom got another figure, and it came out as part of the Marvel superheroes line, and he has power-driven weapons. But the catch is that they rotate. You can see they say rotating, but power-driven, rotating power-driven. So he doesn't require any batteries, but he has a gimmick that allows him to rotate his weapons. And of course, this is the standard packaging they would have for the Marvel superheroes. And they don't. At some point, I think that's why I think this is like a re-release of sorts. But they had, yeah, because on the I could figure this out on the back here, but they had like the thing in the corner for the Cosmic Defenders and have a picture of the character. But that was, I think, primarily for the Fantastic Four series. So that's the front of it. It does say it may contain small parts, not recommended for children under 3 years of age or for those who still put projects in their projects objects in their mouth. Uh, so if you are an adult with an oral fixation and maybe don't know your limits about things you could be putting in your mouth that may or may not be accidentally swallowed, don't buy this figure. And don't give it to your kids that are under 3. Uh, so let's go ahead and crack this up. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the back first. Let's see. We got a little Doctor Doom bio in the back here. I guess this is one of an official logo of sorts. No safe is secure. No wall is defense from the the evil high-tech genius Doctor Doom when he attacks with his devastating super drill or his brick-busting rotor blade. Looks like um, like a steering wheel. um, Place the drill or rotor blade into Doom's hand, wind the button on the back, and watch the wrist action movement whirl into action. These will, with the help of these terrifying tools, Doctor Doom believes he is certain to achieve his dream of becoming King of Earth. So watch out for the King of Earth, because he is on his way. But yeah, this I remember I would see this a lot in like in back in the day at Hills. They would have those. They did the action figures, and I really dug Hills. If you guys are from the Western New York, like Northern Pennsylvania area, they had the Hills is where the toys are, man, and they had a shit ton of toys, and they would have a pretty good selection of X-Men if you were out there checking them out. So that and GI Joes, man, that's where it was at. So, but yeah, and you got the figures on the back here. So I believe it's like this line where like the Cosmic Defenders, and then these are just like the basic line. Save for this was like I feel like it was like the second line of these figures. This was like the third, because the first line had like Spider-Man, it had Thor, Captain America was also there, but also Daredevil in his original outfit, Thor. Yeah, I said Thor. So, and as far as villains go, I think there was the Spore Venom. So, yeah. So as you can see, though, we got, and also the non shiny Silver Surfer was a part of that group as well. But yeah, we have was like a multi-jointed Spider-Man. I believe this is there's a Venom with the tongue and a Venom with the slime spores. This was the one with the slime spores right here, because he has a hole in his chest. This one has the tongue that spits out. And you got yourself a Deathlock, another Spider-Man with the Spider Tracer extending Mr. Fantastic, a Thing, which this thing is pretty clean. I kind of want to find that at some point. I don't know if I need it, but I kind of like it. You got yourself a Sue. You got yourself also a Human Torch and an Annihilus, which I both have. And then here we got the Slime Spore, Venom, a Hulk that doesn't work for shit, another Spider-Man. You got yourself Doctor Doom. You got Captain America, which kind of a lame figure at the time, but still pretty good. And you got yourself another Punisher. This was not the cap firing Punisher with the coat, but this was the original Punisher with just weapons. That was his gimmick. He had weapons. And then Mr. Dr. Octopus. So let's open this up, though. This is how old? See, 1993. So 20, 27? No. Yes? I can't do my math in my head right now. I did pay $15 for this from American Classics Marketplace, and I feel like I might have overpaid. It's not the best deal, but it's an okay deal. So as you can see, you got Doom, and he has his cape, and this cape is pretty awesome. And he may not be keeping this cape on because he may actually be using it for another figure, but I am digging. I do dig this figure a lot. Yeah, I had this back in the day, and if you can see on the back here, he has a latch that allows you to rotate this right hand of his. So the whole idea is that you stick these weapons in his hands, And even though it's supposed to be a razor, like a blade, it's not really a blade, but it's more of a yeah. If you can get it straight, you can actually make it look like a steering wheel. Like he's one of those cool guys that drives his car with one hand. So that's that. And then he's got his drill. The drill actually is pretty cool. I feel like this drill has been used for somebody else too, like a Toy Biz figure. Like this was an accessory that was used by somebody else. And actually, they, I don't know if it's you have to do it a certain way because it doesn't. Yeah, it just kind of goes all over the place here. Yeah, no, it's kind of ineffective. But that's Doctor Doom for you. And I will say that the uh, the paint. Here's the cape. The cape comes off. But everything. This is a pretty cool figure. I think just in terms of paint application and stuff like that, and just the general like the mask. Look at that mask. It's a pretty good mask. It's a pretty good Doctor Doom mask. You just slap a hood on him, and all the other parts. I mean, it's a very clean figure. Feels like Doctor Doom, and I'm glad I picked it up. So yeah, he doesn't have any holes on the bottom of his feet though, so you can't stand him on like a pegs or anything. But he stands pretty good. I mean, he's just basically just standing straight up. So, anyways, please rate this video if you like it. Give me a thumbs up, or don't. Give me something. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Hit the bell. All that good stuff. Make sure you follow me for more videos. I'm gonna do more stuff. I'm gonna film a bunch of stuff today and share it with you guys because why not? Anyways, folks, be safe out there and have a good day. I'll talk to you very soon.